Hi there, good day to all of you. I'm Teacher Angel and welcome to Camglish.com. I will be teaching you another lesson in the book Essential Grammar in Use 3rd edition by Raymond Murphy. Are you now ready to study with me and learn another topic in this unit? Well, that's great. So we're now going to discuss something in Unit 45 of this book. We will learn the difference between the questions who saw you and who did see you, or who did you see, okay? Now, look at this funny picture. We will find out what is the difference of these questions, alright? This is Sylvia, and Sylvia saw Paul walking, right? Who saw Paul? It was Sylvia. And who did Sylvia see? It was Paul. She saw Paul. Alright? In this pattern, we can see Sylvia saw Paul, right? Our subject in the sentence was Sylvia, right? Sylvia is our subject in the first sentence. Somebody saw Paul, and that was Sylvia. Our somebody, the word somebody is our subject. And who saw Paul? Who is our subject here? Okay, it was Sylvia who saw Paul. Who is the subject? Paul is the object. So if Sylvia is our subject here, of course Paul will become our object. Alright? It was he that has been seen by Sylvia. Or it was he that Sylvia saw. Alright? But in this pattern, in this part, our subject, object is Paul. Okay? And who here is our object to? Who did Sylvia see? It was Paul. Who is the object? Sylvia is the subject. It was Sylvia who saw Paul. Alright? Who is the object? And Sylvia is the subject. Sylvia is the subject in our sentence. There is something that you have to remember for you to know or locate which one is the object or the subject in your sentence. Okay? An object in grammar is part of a sentence and is often part of the predicate. By the way, predicate is a part of a sentence that tells what the subject does or what is done to the subject. That is predicate, okay? But object is often part of the predicate, and it denotes somebody or something involved in the subject's performance of the verb. Basically, object is what the verb is being done to. Now, the subject of a sentence is the person, place, thing, or idea that is doing or being something. You can find the subject of a sentence if you can find the verb. Okay? Alright. So that is, something that you have to remember for you to find out which is subject and object in your sentence. In our lesson today, it's not just about these questions. Who saw who, right? Or who did someone see, alright? It's not just that. It's not just these sentences, but we learned what is the purpose or what is subject and what is the purpose of that also with the object, okay? It's important to learn that for us not to be mistaken when we make sentences. especially with our subject. We have to know the number of our subject for us to find out what form of verb are we going to use. Okay? Is it for singular or plural form? Alright? Students, in our next video, we're going to study these sentences and questions. We will find out more about object and subject of sentence. Alright? Thank you for joining me in our class today. I'm Teacher Angel and I'm from Camglish.com. By the way, I do encourage you to study more, and you can study with us so that you can improve not only your grammar, but also you can enhance your English speaking skills. Don't forget that with Camglish.com, communicating in English is not impossible. Good day to all of you and have a nice day. Bye!